Alright, can you guys hear me? Hey, hey. Sorry, I kinda had an issue getting the mods installed, so didn't realize there might have been bad audio. Did you just max the volume? It distorts so hard. Sorry about that. I, I just see people complaining about it now going, ooh, okay, there's obviously an issue with that one. So I'll fix that as soon as I can. But you guys can pretty much readjust your volume to what it is now, because that's what it's going to be. Now, I'm just waiting on, apparently they are building a room now. Didn't realize they had to do it pixel by pixel, but we are getting there. There hopefully should be a room with Eden versus Heifer popping up real soon. Because it's always, yeah, always the way that I'll end up getting someone that doesn't, isn't exactly organized. Oh, and I completely forgot there is like a 5 minute delay. So, yeah, you guys are probably not going to hear what I'm talking about until, well, afterwards. Okay, cool. It's alright. This will hit chat at some point and people will realize I'm talking to them. Okay, there's KoTs solo versus Infood. UPM versus Cop. They're building now. We're ready. Call for an admin. FFD. What's this one? Oh no, it's plan B. No, exit, 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 exit. Leave, leave, leave. That is not the room that I want to be in. So let's try that again, shall we? I'll have to leave then. Hey, what? Major just wants us to... Oh, the volume. I know. I'm sorry. I did try and fix it. Well, I didn't know that it was that bad, and I probably left it for a couple of minutes longer than I should have. That was the trailer one, wasn't it? Hang on. Alright, I will fix it. Fix it real bloody quick. Oh, that's coming up next. Trailer must have been that one. No. Good. I'll just do it this way. Now, where is it? Trailer. That one. we'll go over to here. No, because that one should be alright. Alright, let me... I'll check the stream on here. Check the stream on my phone. There is a sound distortion. Are they talking about me talking? I can't hear anything because it's out. What do you mean by no more ear rape? Oh, right. Wow. And 30 minutes to the next match. Possibly? Right, okay, so we've got other games underway. Come on, give me the Eden room. No, I'm still not seeing an Eden room. Sea of Fortune is the map. I think it is. Yes, Sea of Fortune is the map.
Somewhere between the shores of France and England, this critical battlefield is the stage for a clash of enemy fleets. This idyllic setting will soon be shattered by the...
Alright, sorry about that, guys. Up next map. I think that's the one I'm after. Alright. Why are you in? Why are you in? And I gotta get tier 1 boat ready. Tier 1. Dashi. You don't have enough men now. Okay, so... Half is good. Wow, okay, yeah, that audio really does suck, doesn't it? Why the big delay? Well, the reason why there is a big delay is so people can't stream snipe. Wow, that was actually kind of hard to say. Yeah, stream sniping and shit like that. I've got Eden on the alpha side. Yep. Okay, so I don't know what the ship makeout is, and I've just worked out that we will be viewing this from the Bravo side, from the Haffa side, as soon as we get all the guys together. Happy Kiwi Smurf. Alright. Again, sorry about the delay, guys. It is literally like herding cats. You gotta try and get 15 people all in the same spot at the same time. And then agree to go into the boat that they agreed to go into last week. Only to find out that they had 3 bad games and it rage quit and sold it. And it looks like Eden might not be pulling up with enough members. This is going to be interesting. When do the games begin? Should be soon. Slight team issue here. Yeah, I fully agree, Kinetic Rhyme. Some of the Japanese players are having a hard time. But it looks like we might have a forfeit here. Trust me to pick the one stream that doesn't kick off, but looks like one of the teams are having a hard time getting their team members together. We are just confirming that it is going to go one way or another. We are... just my luck. So chat, who wins? This could be a kind of a one-sided thing here. Here to watch the action. Well, Kinetic, I hope to give you some action. But unfortunately for me, chat has devolved into box. So I couldn't tell you what's happening, even if I wanted to. I just seeing if I can jump into another room and get us into at least a game for this round. And while I'm at it, I'll double check Adachi. Does that have any stupid things on it? 0 of 8. Cool. Right. EE versus 35 MS. We are going to be changing this around. We're going to be going into, was it EE and 35 MS. That one. So, apply. EE and 35 MS. Shiny stone. SH. Alright, let's get on into here so we can at least get a game started. Get this thing out of the way so I can hit ready. Any side, I don't care. Yep, we are on the alpha side, so I'm assuming that's EE. Alright. Yeah, mate, I'm in there. Is for minus. Oh, okay. I suppose that would just be the team name. It doesn't have to be their clan name. Because you got X Team on one side, and oh no, he's the adjudicator, and TKR on this side. Okay, give. Yeah. So yeah, I'm on the EE side, so change that around. We're actually coming from the Alpha side. And Pretzel has decided I don't need to be looking at my game anymore. Right, oh. I'm just waiting on one guy to ready up, and then we'll be able to kick this in the guts. After the team show, yeah. Well, that is, yeah. You can't fight the weather, unfortunately. Good. They just worked out that One of our teammates is disconnected. Ah, great. And for all the people watching, hello, how are we all? Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry I've gotten a little bit behind, but yeah, you can't really do much when there is weather issues out there, and you know, some teams just can't quite pull it all together. So I've had to do a bit of a quick change, and we will now be watching EE versus 35MS. As soon as the final teammate logs in, readies up, and we will be on our way. He's coming back. I intended to type that. I like you. Bye, Gummy, you off. Fine, see ya. Imagine not being like a bait. Bad net. Ah, I'm not going to write Australia. Alright, looks like we've got our final man logged in. We just got to get him readied up. He is coming. We go now. Game. Alright, now, let me see if I can get this right. Hopefully. Nope, that's the wrong button. Don't worry, guys. There we go. I found the right button in the end. And there is no game audio. Hang on, let me just quickly add to this one a output audio capture. So, by definition, go. Alright, now you can actually hear the game as well. That's a bonus. Alright. Wow. That's pretty cool. Don't need to worry about detonating. My teammate, 4 guys, game froze, white screen, best game ever. Looks like we might be up for a restart. Alright, we are up for a restart. So, I guess we're back to the upcoming screen. I hope this is the right screen. Is this the right screen? Yeah, it is the right screen. Oh, no. Just wait for everyone to get out a match and we will go again. He has 2 clan members and 35 MS has 6. KoTs, anyone can join the team to help out. That is very true. There's a massive delay on the stream to present sniping, so Major might not see it in time. Oh, hang on, what? Death Adder 61. Where was that? Death Adder. Yeah, I know, 5 minutes. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. My confusion from earlier. I understand. If everyone leaves, we should get... We should get our boats back. And I'm kind of hoping to get my boat back. So I can... Major, why don't you open stream on another device so I can respond to chat? Well, I do have the chat open. And I'm responding to it. Not my fault there's a 5-minute delay. Ah, righto then. Actually, the reason why I don't have it on my device is because I can't do all the chats. I could do the use of tubes or I could do the twitches, but I couldn't do both. But don't worry guys, we are almost readied up and ready to go again. I played Chaos on the YouTube, but didn't play this time due to work. Oh, that sucks, Death Adder. Alright, well, I'm ready. Everyone's ready. The ready people are ready. Let's kick this in the butt. Game 2. Other people have got Game 2 underway. We haven't got Game 1 done yet. Gotta love the herding cats of the situation. There is at least a 5-minute delay. Or am I... Can you create a room for us? Oh. Hang on, I gotta leave this room. Seems like the games have a problem. Okay. I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. Now, apart from streaming, I also have to create the battle. Shit, what map is it? Battle type. I hate doing this. A bit. See your fortune, battle type, ranked or domination. Battle time. Alright, now I'm the one making the room, so really sorry about the interesting stream here, guys. Fuck, I gotta move people around, don't I? Domination tournament, right. I only have ranked. Team members, what, no. Hey, you love it. This is, yep, the magic of wargaming. You got it right. Right on the money. Right, I'm just exiting this room. Yep, player room will be deleted. This is... a great stream, and I so happy. The fun and games of it all. Oh, no. Yep, everyone else is starting game 3 and we're restarting game 1. I think he entered a room. Kinetic, I don't know what's going on, mate. Hi, I'm Major. Welcome to my stream where you can listen to Comedy of Errors that is Wargaming product. You can't see anything before Wargaming refuses to fix their game. I didn't say that. I love Wargaming. Wargaming gives me free stuff, and I am happy with my free stuff. But yeah, when you're been streaming for an hour, and all I've been able to show you guys is still images because herding the cats, which is the community, can be a mission in itself. And then getting the game to work is yeah. All fun and games. This is a sideshow on the Aegis server. Hey, we gotta do it. We gotta do it our way. Alright. Looks like we are all ready to go yet again. So let's kick this in the guts. Why is that no go? We over to this one, are we? I think we are. I can minimize those. And it looks like we actually get to start the battle. Yay! Round 1. Fights! Let's watch this guy just straight up explode. Interesting. It would appear that they've got the angle of the dangle thing installed. There we go. Alright. Right, we are on the alpha side. Looking down at the team, we are running 2 Borgs, a Smolonsk, a dead meme, oh no, a couple of Smolonxes, and a Muscovia, an HIV, a Summers, and a Groza. You're not 2DM. No. You're not to... No, you're not to direct message. No, that is not a good idea. Okay, so far the 35 MS squad seems to be just kind of milling around the center, probably still deciding whether they're going to try and go for A, B, or C. Can't zoom in on... Well, I can zoom in on people. Interesting, some of the camos people take. None and space. Alright, looks like our Grozzer is making a break for C here. Hopefully, well, looks like the other team haven't done... Oh no, there we go. We've got a Stalingrad popping up on C. We got the Summers and the Smlonks, followed by the Borg and the Dead Meme coming around to A here. Alright, we've already opened up a firefight between the Dead Meme, the Grozzer, the Kremlin, and the Stalingrad. Although, with a few shots being changed around, no real damages come off yet. And just having a look up at the top here, you'll notice that there's a quite a different health point ratio between the two teams. Although it looks like the Dead Meme might have overextended himself just a little bit and is looking to even that up. Got the Summers and the Smlonks out here doing some good work. Back to the main firefight over here. The HIV's lost a chunk of health and the Grozzy has lost a bit. The Smlonks has got a couple of dents in him. The Dead Meme on the enemy team is not taking as much damage as I thought he would have. They've still got a good 100k damage between the two. And yes, Gummy would love to join Moist. Gummy loves being moist. Alright. Looks like that Kremlin's about to have a bad day if those torpedoes connect. He's got one connected. I think the Dead Meme is... Yeah, the Dead Meme is running pretty clear there. Enemy daring is daring enough to just sneak in there, post up next to the island and cap that A. The Smlonsk is dumped a smoke shield and is trying to annoy the Dead Meme, but looks like he's just swapped over to the Kremlin. So what we're losing in health on this side, we seem to be taking back, especially out of the Kremlin and the Moscovia. we're closing that health point gap down to about a 50k gap now. 75. Kremlin over there is copping a bit of damage. Although this Kremlin here is about to have a real bad day, because what he doesn't know is there's at least 3 salvos heading his way. Looks like he's probably going to dodge them all. But going around that side, he's pulling a major rage and just YOLOing it. Hoping to survive long enough for the ram. But I don't think he's going to quite get there. If anything, he might give away a die-hard medal. No, he did. He got there. Well done. I'll give him credit. If it were me, I would have exploded a lot earlier. Alright, so with the intentional loss of a Kremlin, but managing to take out a Borg with him, that has severely dropped the overall health points of the teams. Alright, we've got an HIV that has snuck off out here somewhere up against the wall, so we'll find out more about him later. And our team seem to be hammering the now invisible Kremlin, I think it was. And apparently there's a dead meme last seen in there somewhere too. Although they should really be possibly... Hang on. What do we got out here? With that Kremlin being front on, it's going to be hard for them to get a decent shot on him. So they might be better off looking at getting some sort of a shot on that Stalingrad. Now, back over on this side, it looks like our Summers has decided to sneak on into A and start taking that back. The Dead Meme and the Daring are still trying to hold things back, but our Dead Meme and Smolonsk are moving in, going, I think we live here now. Should be calling it a Henry. That is true, I should be calling it a Henry. But everyone knows an HIV. Alright, there goes the enemy DD, the Daring. Does not appear that we've lost any of our boats from this side of the map yet. That HIV that I said we'd be hearing about later has decided to reappear and start battling our HIV, so yeah. And right, so HIV versus HIV, let's see who wins out of all of that. The Dead Meme has just gone down, so pretty much leaving this Muscovier out on the far wing here. Most likely by himself. And probably afraid. Although we've got a couple of cruisers probably hiding down in here. We will definitely be hearing from... Oh, no, there we go. Told you it was a cruiser. Got the old Dead Meme hiding down here. So they've got a good split of fire there. Because our Borg can't shoot both of them. Looks like our DD's doing the right thing. And protecting the battleship the best he can with a smokescreen. Okay, 2 caps to 1. We are losing, well, we're going to lose in the overall capness. They're gonna take out the cap in 6 minutes. It's gonna take us 11 minutes. Although, actually no, they've still got more of a health point pool than what we've got too. So at the moment, things are not looking good. Taking down that HIV on the corner there will benefit the team greatly. And we got a fair amount of fire heading his way. Sad part is it probably need more than that to take down one of those things. The Stalingrad here is not having a good time. Although the Grozzy's just been lit up by, I would assume, radar, because I think someone just dumped radar. The dead meme. Oh yeah, that one back at 16. Alright. Muscovia and the Henry on the corner there. They're what's gonna do the most damage here. With the team focused on the inner clump there. They're leaving the wings open to just shoot back in and take advantage of some low-level health points like our dead meme here. He's fighting with the heals, but it looks like the EE team have a fairly good strategy. Leave one or two right out on the wing to get shots of opportunity. And leave a big juicy clump in the middle to draw the fire. It looks like our Grozzy is going to try and get in and cap that C from them. Which will hopefully even up the points difference, the cap difference. And luckily for him, that HIV saw those torps and decided, nope, I'm not driving into those today. And carried on his merry way. Muscovy is dumping some hydroacoustics to help light up someone in the area. Alright, looks like our Grozzy has started capping C, which is... They're still at a winning point, but at least it's changed things around. Although if that Grozzy goes down, she's all over. That Muscovia is doing the dirty, coming back in, trying to get some more shots on probably the Smolonks and definitely the Summers. That Muscovia is definitely in DD hunting mode now. I'm surprised the HIV there hasn't turned around, but he is still being fairly heavily tailed by both the Smolonks and the HIV over here. Okay, so the Groza has taken C. And it would appear that our Smolonsk has decided to jump in and start taking B. Which, even if he doesn't get to cap B out completely, it's still stopping them from getting any further ahead. Even with, well, they've done good up on the, EE have done good up on this flank here, being able to push that HIV back, which has allowed the Grozza to get on in and take that C cap away from them. Now, we really need that Smlonks here to survive. Hopefully he can. Don't think they're going to be able to take out. And well, the enemy team is still at 872. The enemy Grozza looks like he's come around and started taking A from us, so they're gonna start the fighting back now. Looks like our Grozza is gonna try and go up against a dead meme, and I guarantee you he's not gonna have fun doing that. Our HIV is taking shots on their HIV still. And hopefully it will not be much longer, because there is actually another stream waiting for me to finish here. So everyone else has managed to get 3 games, finish, and get ready to start again before I've actually been able to stream one entire game. Okay, so it looks like it is all up to I'm on 35 MS side, so yeah, it looks like it's all up to the EE side. Here we go, the guys have pretty much decided we've won, so they've all dumped their final salvos, trying to get as much damage as they can out of the game. Oh, it was an interesting game. It went either way, both, several different times. You can tell these clans have definitely done some practice together and worked out some definite skills. Alright. Let's go to... That'll be the tournament feed one. Hang on, let's go to that one. That one should be the winner screen. And we will class... Oh, fuck, who was it? FPM. Right, hang on. Let's just escape out of there. And let's find our actual one, because I should be streaming FPM versus Yummy? I don't think it was Yummy. FPM. Okay, try no 2. And I'm going to find out that they've already gone into a game. Right, who were we classing as the winner there? It was EE, wasn't it? So, pretty sure it was EE that won that last one. Young, alright. Try spelling it properly. Properly, haha. And now we will get into the proper FPM versus... Fuck, I forgot. Versus Yummy? It's not FPM versus Yummy, is it? FPM versus... Hang on. Let me... Eden versus TWG. Them. And apply. So we should be able to hit... Okay. Clearly Moist should have joined KoTs. Major Rage would have led us to victory. I would like to think so, but you know that would never happen. I was on 35 MS side. They didn't pull it, wasn't I? I was on the E side. Shit, I can't remember. It's alright. It was a different stream a long time ago. That's the one I want to be on, I think. And your fortune. Both sides are ready. I'd say both sides are ready. Now, isn't this good? We are underway already. And I'm on the FPM side, which means We're on the winning side. Because you know how it goes. Update scoreboard. Yeah. Okay. I got it wrong. I will apologize and fix that one in the edit. And watch me explode. Yay! Only problem with that mod is if you use it in game, it's not very good. You don't have very good games. Okay, so here we are on the FPM side, and we are looking at a Conqueror, a Kremlin, a Stalingrad, an HIV, a Gearing, a Grozzy, another HIV, a dead meme, and another HIV. Alright. I can guarantee you these guys will be using a lot of stop-start maneuvers. And just being a general pain in the butt to hit. Seamless in battle. Well, so far an interesting look on how to get out there. They've still got a fairly large chunk sitting around the center of the map, sending a couple of cruisers out either side and leaving a DD to keep an eye on the middle. Alright, so so far the gearing has gotten out there and lit up the Hindenburg, the Stalingrad, and the Kremlin, also followed up by a Borg hiding in the back there. The Hindenburg and the Borg are doing the old he's going that way, I'm going this way maneuver. Stalingrad is a butt into an island ready to make an escape. There's always a dead meme just sitting behind the inside of a point. Dodging those torps, and I have literally just looked at the top of the map, top of the screen now for the health point counter, and it looks like, well, it looks like we've taken a fair chunk out of them, but we are definitely definitely in the lead health point wise. Oh. And just taken the second cap, which has taken our cap down to 16. Well, took us down to 8 minutes, but now we're back up to 16. It looks like cap B is being contested. That little daring boat getting in there and stopping that for us. Gotta love that guy's name. Make CV worse again. Okay, so it looks like the daring came around and capped A, headed on into B, stopping that altogether. Would appear that there is a DD out this side with some sort of long-range torps. Is he actually going to get a hit on the HIV? That's looking awfully close. Nope, just missed. Ivy Core reckons it is a boring map. It might be a boring map, but at least you got some intricacies in and out. And it would appear first kill of the match goes to both DDs. First off, the TWG DD going down, and then our one following not long behind. Actually, looks like we've lost another boat as well. Hang on. What was that? That wouldn't have been the dead meme. There was something else out there that exploded. Hang on. No, we've only lost the Grozzy. They've lost Daring. Ah, because that was me. That's what that exploded boat over in the far side is. It's me, and I don't count. Our gearing here being a little daring, dumping smoke and popping out the other end just to make sure things stay lit up for the big boys back at the back line here, who are all taking shots on the Stalingrad. Get right up in on the action here. That Stalingrad is, yep, pulled right back, got his shot off, and is getting the frill out. Let's hope he did more damage than he took. Well, he wants to anyway. Our Conqueror is definitely taking a pounding from that Borg. The Stalingrad and the Kremlin. Right. Our Conqueror is probably not in a happy position right now. If I were him, I'd probably would have pushed up to the island, at least blocking shots from the Borg and possibly even the Stalingrad, depending on where you went to. That way you could focus the Kremlin. Although it looks like the Kremlin is not having the best of days. Oh, yep, told you. Was not having the best of days. Our gearing is hiding behind the island there, which is going to make it difficult for our guys to see anything. But with the torpedo that he just copped in the nose, I can see that he's probably trying to come across and light up whatever DD has... Oh yeah, trying to light up the gearing on C here somewhere, and possibly even take C back. Stalingrad is kinda sweating like a type of person at a Wiggles concert. He's definitely not seen where his throttle was set to and backed back just a bit too far. Getting the frill out of dodge and admittedly not taking as much damage as the enemy team, well, as our team would have hoped, I would assume. We got our Kremlin powerhousing it through here, lining up that guy that just disappeared. But he's also going to have to deal with crossfire from the Stalingrad and the Borg. Here we go. Kremlin shooting a dead meme. And unfortunately shooting a dead meme head on. You're not going to get that sweet juicy spot. But you will be able to get through there fairly easily. Now we watch to see if he's able to spin his gun around and take out that Stalingrad and the gearing. Ooh, he's going to cop. He's going to take 2 in the nose from the gearing. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, the Moscovia and the dead meme are trading shots, just like the 2 HIVs are having fun. And much like me playing a game of pool, we'll come back to that one in about 45 minutes to see how they got on. The Borg is not having a good time. Where's this Hindenburg? Here we go. The Borg's not having a good time, and the Hindenburg is making the most out of it trying to escape, but we won't let him have it. Alright, the guys have pretty much got all 3 caps and are now starting to push the enemy team back to their back line. Not only do we own all of your caps, we are literally just going to push you off the back end of the map. Let's see if this is the final salvo for the Borg. Ooh. He's going to feel that one in the morning. Here we go. We got the Groza. He is fighting like a trooper. But no one could survive that amount of firepower coming at you all at once. And unfortunately, like a flimsy house of cards, the enemy team is getting to the point where they can't take much more damage without folding in on themselves. Who's that? The HIV out here is he's still shooting back, getting a bit of damage in. But dead meme versus Moscovia, and we didn't need to find out how it ended because we won on cap alone. Alright, congratulations, victory. Let's check out the team score there. The Conqueror taking out 2 people. Not bad, not bad. Even the Stalingrad managing to take one out. So, hang on, let's go over to number 3 and we will set them as the winner. Congratulations, FPM. And as I go back, we will ready up again and yeah, go and find our next game. And while I'm at it, I will add in an audio output because you guys should be able to listen to some music on this screen too. As I said, I've only been able to get these mods sorted out late this afternoon as my download link was a little balked. I'm still learning and getting some shit orgimanized. And it looks like the guys are getting ready. And this one is shards. There we go. Apply. Next is shards. That one. So that should be up next. Team training. And it would help if I was in right bloody thing. Okay, so congratulations to what's the FPM guys, wasn't it? Have a quick drink and get myself ready before we're all good. Oh, map winner A. No one's told me I'm wrong yet, so hopefully I'm right. I'll turn the stream back on so I can see and recap. But as luck would have it, they haven't actually won or lost yet. Looks like we are all ready to go. So let's kick it in the guts. Alright, loading into match. Let's just wait till we explode and we'll cruise on over to the team.
Battle starts.
Alright. Oh, hang on. Too far. I was trying to pause the stream so I didn't have to listen to myself in my own ear. Okay, so with FPM taking out the last game, let's see what they decide to do this time around. Looks to be much the same sort of setup. Stalingrad, Kremlin, Yamato. Another Stalingrad, HIV, Groza going one way. Summer's a dead meme and an HIV going the other way. Doing a main force one way and a smaller force the other way, just to hold the enemy back is been fairly effective for them last time round. Let's see if TWG can predict this tactic and start again. Even the count, I should say. Not start again. Even the count. So far, the Groza has made his way closer into cap. And no one is contesting him yet. It'll come though. Someone is the Groza is already pinging that there is someone heading to the cap. He's done the use a personal handbrake, and he's just going to edge his butt in on the cap there. Make it a lot easier to retreat from. The HIV, the Stalingrad, and the Kremlin and Yamato are slowly moving their way in to provide backup. We've got one rando Stalingrad just heading up the center there. Probably just to keep some sort of cover there, make sure none of their DDs manage to run through and cause any havoc. Now, Summers here must have been lit up by whoever has taken A, because he seems to be holding back a bit. Although with those 3 torpedo launchers, he has got a fair spread over there. So if anything is in range, it's not going to be happy. We've got the Kremlin here. Bad Mitsu. Taking some shots from left and right, actually. Alright, now. Back to our team. Who are we taking shots from? That'll be a dead meme hiding behind that rock there, just opening fire on our Kremlin. Not really doing too much in the way of damage, but definitely being annoying and hoping for the fire chance. I find it interesting that I've just looked up at the damage pool. We've lost 3 bars. We've got 490 or 488k, and they've got 446, and they've only lost 2 bars. We obviously had the health point advantage and have almost lost it. Down to about 30k more than them. Although our team have made some good ground. The Dead Meme and the HIV supporting the Summers have, admittedly they've lost A, but no one has been able to make any sort of headway or movement around that flank. And yeah, the Stalingrad, the Kremlin, and there was the Yamato floating around here before. Oh no, he went sent away. But yeah, all that heavy firepower has definitely deterred who was coming out towards sea to turn back around and try that one again. Now, our Stalingrad and Yamato that are capping B are unfortunately in a really easy place to be lit up and a real hard place to defend yourself. Defend. Defend. As long as our summers can keep things lit up over this side of the map, everything should be fairly happy. Even though it is a HIV, it should still be... Ooh, sorry about that. Chunky. Yeah, it should be take-outable. The Muscovy is probably gonna go out and grab himself a lotto ticket after dodging all of those torpedoes. Looks like our Stalingrad here has, yep, he's been under fire from several different angles. So he has decided to pull back, and in doing so has unfortunately allowed the enemy to cap the center cap. And I'm going to have a drink. Okay, so we've got a Borg and something in smoke up against a Stalingrad. I can tell you now that this is not going to end well. I was hoping that HIV had gotten a good blind shot off and taken someone out. I was going to say we're still leading in the health points, but no, we've just dipped below them. Not by much, couple of K. But we did have a health point advantage, and that is all but gone now. And our cap advantage is definitely suffering. This Muscovia is not long for this world though, so we'll be able to gain a few points back from removing him from the equation. And there are a couple of other boats out there that could go down quite quickly. But they are definitely doing a good job of keeping themselves hidden. The daring here is... yeah. Basically gone, we've won this, we are good. So has opened fire on a Kremlin. Because, you know. Just trying to get a little more damage in whilst the big old battleship isn't looking at him. We've got some longs taking shots on the HIV and just not quite connecting. Old mate in the HIV's done the good old stop-start maneuver to dodge a bunch of incoming shots. And unfortunately we did lose our Kremlin. I knew he was running low on HP and he wasn't long for our world, but would have been nice if he lasted a little longer. It looks like our HIV here is not having a good day, running into the wall and stuffing up his chances. I mean, we've got the cap advantage. We are running severely short on the HP. What, about 70,000 behind at the moment. No, we have lost the winning advantage again. Although they're not getting any cap points at all. We are down to just the 3 from A. This is getting close. We've got the cap advantage because we're getting a cap. They're not. And they've got the health point advantage, so yeah, it all depends on who can end the game faster, whether they can take out the remaining health points, or if we can hold on long enough for the cap to tick over. Now, our HIV is hoping to survive. And so far he does. Well done. So all we got to do is basically run and hide for the next 4 minutes, and we shall win. Awkward silence. I know I'm that boring to listen to. I mean, hell, even I've half dozed off. I will be getting up and doing a little bit of walking after this game. Let's follow in on the Summers here and see what he gets up to for a little bit. Just plowing along. There's a real low health daring in the middle of the map there. If they can manage to take him out. Although our HIV is literally hanging on by a thread. There's a gearing. Sorry about that. Our HIV is like, right, that's it. I'm going for the island. I'm packing my shit, and that's where I'm staying. The torpedoes on that thing are a long miss. Looks like our Hindenburg here might be having an issue in a minute if he ends up taking any more salvos to the side. Well, decent ones anyway. But it looks like that the Shroud of War is going to keep him alive for just one more day. We got an enemy Kremlin, mostly full health. Hitting for our HIV with a fraction of a health point left. Now, hopefully our HIV is a little intelligent and able to dump a bunch of torps as the Kremlin comes around the island. Other than that, it looks like most of the enemy force has tried moving back on B and reclaiming that whole area. Unfortunately, we don't have eyes on that. The daring here is definitely a fraction away from dying. And he's done a good job, actually. He's managed to goat the DD on our side to fire back. Now, unfortunately, there is where our HIV is going to go down as well. So, losing 2 ships off of that has put us really back at a pretty big disadvantage. Because all we've got now is the dead meme and the HIV down here. And with their 2 caps, we are at least a minute short. Now, if they can do some good damage here and at least take out one of the 2. Mate should be aiming up the Nurburg there. Get it right inside Nurburg's ring of damage. And we might be able to turn this around, or at least hold it off for a bit longer. Okay, so we're up in points, which is good, but they've still got the cap advantage on us. If we can take down this Borg, we might be able to just swing it around. Although it looks like accuracy has kicked right in and no one's able to do any damage to him. Which, I say that, and then he almost straight up explodes. Okay, so even without the cap advantage, we are changing things between will they do it, won't they do it, and I think we might have pulled that one out of the bag. 18 seconds to wait. Looks like the Smolensk has come on in to go, hey, nah. Look, I'm helping out the DD here, because clearly the DD is on cap as well. But it's just not enough. Alright, let's check out the team score on that one as well. And, well, this time round the dead meme and the HIV did most of the heavy lifting, and followed up by the other HIV and the Kremlin. Well, most of the heavy lifting in kill speaking, that is. I don't get too much other information for the rest of them. So, congratulations. Hang on, let me go Team A again, and we'll give them another point. So, congratulations, FPM. So it looks like FPM will be moving through into the next zone. And I shall work out who I am streaming next, because I think the one that I did have set, FPM versus CCTV, right? CCTV number 7 is going to be who is coming up next. And I better get back into the right room. Toss. Fourth or fifth group matches today. Hang on, let me just. No, that's not that one. Let me. Oh, hang on. Let me just go over to the tournament screen. You guys can catch up with who has been able to do what and who hasn't. Alright, that one. That's the one I ended up dead streaming. So that must mean DC9. Just got to work out which one of these rooms the next match is being held in. Here we go. Grundle. The only one that pinged me was that one. EE versus Huffer is finally getting their game. DHX versus... That should be FPM. Don't you love trying to work this shit out? Ah, now I've double clicked on something. I guess I'll just have to wait for someone to reply. Here we go. No Two Dogs is typing up to me now, and I'll work out what room I'm supposed to be in. Ah, okay. It looks like they are having a little bit of a rest time. Now, 21. So, let me find this stupid bloody thing that I had open before. History. History. Where is that clock thing I managed to open before? No, that's... There we go. Ooh, that could have been dangerous. 21:24. Okay, looks like we've got a 5-minute wait, guys. So, I highly recommend go and grab a drink and go to the toilet if you need to. I will probably do the same myself. I'm just going to get up and have a little bit of a walk around. I'll chuck the stream in my ear and chat to you guys in the chat. So it'll be the last you hear of me for a bit, but you can type to me. Alright, I'm here. Took a little longer, but we are in on it. Now, let me just hit apply there. And I wonder if it's that one? Oh. Hang on. Yep, we got Sea of Fortune to start with, and let's reset the team. Alright, now we should be able to go over to here. Alright. Looks like we are nearly getting started. And if you guys paid more attention to my Twitter, you might know a few more interesting things. Speaking of interesting things, there is nothing but boxes in the chat, so hopefully we can work this one out. And a couple of them have said, "We are Korean." And don't worry guys, I'll try and download the stream and shorten it up. Make it it was terrible. At least it wasn't a little thin. Alright, looks like we have got everyone all bundled up. So it won't be too long before we get going. And then we can kick it in the guts. Quick major. Start the raffle bot. Yeah, I wish I could. Wish I could. Yeah, no, we're still waiting. I can hear myself talking to myself, and I am still looking at... Hey, look. Little behind the scenes capture of the interestingness that I have to look at and talk about, and make sure that everything is going smoothly. I'll flick back. They don't like it when you show those screens. The problem with this, though, is I'm chatting in chat and laughing about stuff, and then you guys are going to be hearing me laughing about the stuff that happened in chat 5 minutes ago. Although, I guess that's kind of funny, because it puts it back on you, because then you have to scroll back up and going, what the hell were we talking about then? What the hell is he laughing at? Ooh. I don't think I should have had that curry for dinner. So that didn't come through on the mic. Little, one of those Mexican barking spiders around here somewhere. Alright, hopefully everyone is ready. I love it how I am able to get every single stream that is delayed so bloody long. Except one. There is just one. And I think someone said he was going toilet. So, yeah. Luckily for us, we got the other guy that had a bad curry tonight. And does not have the rectal fortitude of someone like myself. Alright. Looks like they have finally readied up. And FPM have also readied up. Mr. Underpants has left. So we're all good to go by the look of this. And we are go. Finally! We'll hit go and get on in. Alright, I'm going to leave the stream on, but I'm going to take that out of my head, so I'm not listening to myself as I explode. Huh. It's finally letting me jump on into boats now. That's pretty cool. And it would appear everyone is running the bright yellow school bus. Gotta love it when a clan has a theme. Although it's even better when you don't just keep bouncing between the same two. Oh, out to the gearing. Looks like they're all running the yellow one. Wonder if that's just a glitch, or if they actually got the entire clan to use up one of their yellow camos. Or if they're doing it just to distract me from letting people know that we've got 2 HIVs, a Gearing, a Conqueror, all heading towards C. Towards B, we've got the Grozzy, the Kremlin, and Stalingrad is lagging behind, but he's probably going to straighten up and head B way if he doesn't go C way. And leaving a very thin group heading out towards A, we've got the HIV and a dead meme. Another HIV and a dead meme is what I meant to say. Gearing is letting out a torpedo salvo. Fairly widespread, so he's just casting a wide net there, hoping he'll pick someone up. So far, not too much. The Grozzy and the Gearing have made their way into Cap, although it looks like the Gearing is being pushed out of C. Oh, got a Kurfürst bearing down. Oh no, the Gearing is slowly backing his butt in, trying to get as close as he can. Hopefully light up the enemy Gearing. There he is. And get some damage in on that guy. Gearing has managed to keep himself pretty well unlit, which is good for him. Sorry. I'm doing two things at once, and it's not good. Alright, so we got the Kurfürst up in the center there. Pretty much making it difficult for anyone to get in there. The OP secondaries of Kurfürst will keep many a ship at bay. Got our Stalingrad and Kremlin slowly pushing up on the center there. The enemy team is definitely doing well at staying unlit, although the Grozzy here is probably about to cop a clean one to the face. The Kremlin is definitely not going to let him get away with that. That's pretty good. That's torpedo dodge of the week. Both of them, even though the Stalingrad has copped a fair amount of damage, managing to stay alive through there and use his radar to light up a fair chunk of people. Bouncing off, well, it is only a DD shooting him. There we go. Wait till the other Kremlin hits him and then it's all over. Oh, here we go. Where are we? We're cruising around in the gearing. Doesn't look like there's too much happening over here. Let's get back to the action. The other Grozzy is keeping on that cap fairly well. Hang on. Alright, let's get back to... Here we go. The Kremlin in the middle. So, Kremlin versus Kremlin. Nose versus nose. He is going to want to watch how far back he goes, though, because he's going to end up running side onto that curve first, and that's going to be a bad day all around. Kremlin versus Kremlin nose on nose is not the interesting thing that I thought it might have been, so let's cruise on over to a dead meme shooting over a hill. And that Yoshino could be quite the game changer if he manages to get his torpedo salvos to work for him. We got this HIV opening up the angle of attack, making it harder for their HIV to hide and heal. So I can see this is not going to go well for that poor little HIV. Now, our dead meme has, flicked over to smacking the Yoshino. Now, our Kremlin versus Kremlin is gone decidedly to the Kremlin, unfortunately. Now, Gearing is managing to pull back from C. But in him pulling back, he's leaving the two HIVs fairly open. The enemy Groza has managed to sneak around behind the Kremlin. And got one torpedo on him. Luckily for us, the enemy Groza's gone down to a hail of bullets. Now, it's up to the Kremlin. Are you gonna run in for the ram? Well, not at that angle of attack, you're not. I'd say, because the Kurfürst lit up, that he dove in for the island and went, you know what? I'll just do as much damage as I can before I go down. The dead meme opening up on our gearing is not healthy for our gearing, that's for sure. Looks like the HIV there is taking shots on the Stalingrad. And looks like the Shino here is not going to have a very good day, because being chased down by the dead meme, there is a Groza in there too that could open fire, but having an HIV and a dead meme on your tail is never very much fun. So, yep, I dare say it will not be long for that guy to leave this realm. Although, he did manage to take down the HIV that was following him, so... And the overall health points difference is not too far off. So, apart from the enemy team having more caps and being closer to winning, it is all pretty even. Yes, I just said that. Except for the enemy team being closer to winning it, it's all even. We all know what I mean, because all you need to do is take out a couple of Kremlins like that, and the cap points even out pretty damn quick. Looks like our commander is screaming for our two HIVs to come back in and look oversee. The Kurfürst is probably not playing his secondaries up as well as he could. Although he's probably keeping his ability not to be torpedoed as long as he can too. Oh, here we go. The Kurfürst has decided to come out of his hidey hole. But unfortunately, none of our DDs are quite in the right position to fill them full of broadside torpedoes. The Kurfürst taking a little bit of damage, but managing to keep on moving and keep B from our team. As long as they can hold out for another 3 minutes, they should take it on. Or take the win, I should say. The Stalingrad outmaneuvering pretty much that entire salvo that came at him. Ooh, our gearing is about to have a bad day. Ouch. Gotta watch those Stalingrads. Yep, that is going to hurt the team quite a lot, and especially if this HIV doesn't get his rear end around. There you go. Yeah, the team's going to feel that one. Although, with luck, the HIV was able to enact revenge and take him down, so that took him a little bit further away from cap points. But, yeah, it is... well, it is still an uphill battle. Looks like our Grozzy is moving into cap B, so that should at least slow down the onslaught of the other team. Although there is still a daring out there that you gotta worry about. Where was he last seen? He was last seen over here. A daring and a dead meme. Both things that can light you up without being seen. Hidden Island. Is that what this is called? I'll work it out. Alright, so the Kurfürst is starting to take some damage from everyone coming in on it, enclosing him, surrounding him. Like our dead meme has found the sandy shore. Not too bad. We've got 2 minutes 44 on capping out, and we are almost double them in health points. So it is down to the final throws. CCTV have fought well, but it would look like the FPM guys just have slightly better tactics up their sleeve. And there goes the Kurfürst. Alright, with that gone, that is a big chunk of health points that this team does not have anymore. The Daring and the Dead meme are good boats, but they're not boats that'll win a game for you. Well, not in sheer muscle anyway. So all we got to do now is, yep, wait for our guys to close in and finish up the job. And the torpedoes took he took down the DD. Sorry, the dead meme took down the DD, but the DD managed to get some fish in the water. So it was 1 for 1. Alright, let's check out the team score there. See where most of the damage was done. So the DD, sorry, not the DD. The Dead Meme and the Grozzer and the HIV were men of the match there, taking away 2 kills each. While the other HIV, the Conqueror and the Gearing were, doing the rest of the work, taking out the rest of the guys. So congratulations, FPM. Let's bump them up 1, set them a winner, and hit apply. And the up next map should be Sea of Fortune. Okay, apparently next map is Sea of Fortune. And now we just got to wait for the guys to get their boats back and start over again. So if you haven't fallen asleep yet, thank you very much for bearing with me. I tell you, I could probably close my eyes quite easily. So, how are you guys liking the King of the Sea series so far? Personally, I like it. Unfortunately, you do get a few delays. Look at every single game on my stream so far tonight. But hey, when you're getting the 30 odd people to sit in one room for a couple of hours, it does get a little difficult. Let's flick over to the tournament channel and see what's going on over there. While we wait for the guys to reload and start again. Oh, well, I put my feet up and get some rest. actually kind of lucky I got this music, because if I was probably listening to game music, I would be head on the table. So how are your guys' weekends? What are you getting up into Warships? Have you managed to get anything cool out of any containers recently? I've seen some people saying they've managed to get some pretty cool boats out of some of the containers. And I know everyone's going to say, oh yeah, no, I got a Belfast. Everyone gets a Belfast. Except me. The only way I can get a Belfast if I steal another account. CCTV choose forfeit. Okay. Okay. So, I guess that would be another one to FPM. I guess they did so well. Nah, it could be a host of things, guys. Don't get down on CCTV. It's not like they lost one and went, nah, that's it. We're all gonna go dive on our swords. It's most likely that it got too late, or you know, weather was affecting some of their people and made it impossible for them to carry on. Let me just make sure that there's nothing else going on. I think most of the other games have either finished or are pretty much on their last leg. Because let me just go through the training room. Versus P90. Yep, that one is empty. Oh no. I think we might be at the end of the stream, guys. Oh no, EFI versus Hafa has game 2. Let me just see if I can find Iffy versus the other guys. Game 2 wouldn't cards. Game 2 would be crap. Okay, we might have one more. We might have Iffy versus Hafa. So it sounds like the original game that they pulled the pin on got a second roll. And then we'll get this last game underway. Otherwise, we will just open up a quick container, because I can do that while I'm waiting for a reply. Alright. So it looks like that is the end of the stream for tonight, guys. Sorry about the dick arounds. We will get better as we get further along. The first ones, they're always a little rough, but once people do 1 or 2 weekends of it, they get into the habit of it, and things get a little smoother towards the end. So stay tuned next time, guys. I'll be back next weekend with King of the Sea. And you never know, I might be able to wrangle someone to be here and bounce off of it. Oh, someone to bounce off of. If you want to be a co-caster for King of the Sea, want to start your own streaming, King of the Sea is always a good place to start. Get out and get recognized. And you never know, you could be a community contributor like me one day. So if you want to do that, feel free, send me a message. Send me a direct message through YouTube if you're able to work out how the hell to do that. Otherwise, find me on Discord and say, hey Major, I want to give it a go. And we'll go from there. But yeah, so far tonight, guys, I think that is... Yep, thanks for your work today. Everyone is done by the look of it. So have a good one, and I shall catch you next time.